morning, good morning, good morning. It is May 11th, I believe. We took all-time highs again this morning. Let me correct real quick. Lord, thank you for this day. Please let me read the charts well and see where price is going, and since we're pre-CPI today, that if a trade looks good, that we take it, but if not, have the discipline to stay off and not trade. So thanks. Amen. All right, so we put in our 29 already. Have this marked because this is a 59 here, kind of like in the 36 order block. So I want to see if it gets swept or whatever. Nothing really above that. We even have a huge candle with, we have this here. Let's see this on the 1 minute. No 1 hour anything up here. So really looking for buys towards the high. We'll see what happens. I'm on a riskier Apex account, not on my Lucid. So we'll see what happens. Okay, we're going through it now. No. Sometimes these days give you the easiest setups. So we'll see what happens here. And we're just looking technically 400 points. This actually is AOI I have, but not true. So that lines up with the true daily open as well. So we'll see what happens there. I forgot about that. It's just not an hourly. We got SMTs both sides. All right, it is go time. So we come up. Let's see, we got SMT. We continue higher or head down. Let's see. That area is holding. This is interesting. We're under the true market. I'm going in. Okay. 5. Sell 5. Oops. Exit. I accidentally did that. So trade's over. Did I only do 5? So we did 403 with that. Once I saw it come back here a bunch of times, I knew it would want to go the opposite way. So that's why I got in, and we had 2 SMTs at the bottom. So I went in heavier than I usually do. But you see, price did what we wanted it to do, and I would have even gotten more, but I accidentally sold some off. So there we go. That was quick. Yeah, we did 403.58, and it's continuing to go. But like I said, I'll just want my 100. That's it. I want my 100 ticks, and we did that. So setup. I had AOIs below here, 1 hour AOIs. So this here I've been looking into. We had a 35, 47, 56 here, which I forgot who talked about 35 order blocks for GB time. Dang, that it's running. Probably could have been halfway to passing my eval, but we take what we get. We don't throw a fit. That's what I tell my daughter. But So this 56 here was, I mean, it could go down below, and this whole area could be the order block, but 56 was the last number put in the 47, 56. So we look for a 35 to 47 order block, or, you know, between 47, 50, 53, and 56. So since 56 was the CE number, I just chose there to look at that and target as a target. And what did we do? Came into it once, rejected, twice, rejected. 3 came to kind of 4, 5 rejections, 6 rejections, and then up. So plus our micro SMT as well. It looked like I could have swore we had 2 down there, but it is what it is. We did what we needed to do, and we got out. How do we do 400 though? It must have took me out. It had to take me out. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So that was the end of the trading day on a risky day. That usually doesn't set up like, but so I'm starting to kind of get my own thing. I've been doing Brock's mentorship, and also been looking at GB time. So I've been coming up with my own, you know, theories of what's going on in my own areas of interest and stuff like that. So that was a quick trade. Hopefully it wasn't too quick. I think it was. We'll see. Let's see here. And also I was down money because I was messing around earlier too. Maybe that's what it was. I think I was down $50. And that would explain what just went on. Guess I have to wait. Guess I'll wait, exit. I wish you could lock this account out. Like, look at that, how far it ran. I think it ran up. Yeah, it took all-time high. Look where, excuse me. We stopped at another AOI that I've been looking at as well. And we should come probably down to around here to see if we want to go back up, or it should probably stop around here. My theory is correct. So I also could have got in here. We tap that. Let's see what happens. We could continue down, but I knew it was going to tap somewhere here. Just what I've been studying lately. And we have our previous macro high here too as well. So a lot of stuff lines up. We also were down below the true market session open, true day open. Oh yeah, we're coming back. Oh wow, okay. I didn't expect it to come way back down. I'm not getting in on it though, but yeah. So, all right, so dang it, I didn't write down anything. I think prayer was 1 minute, and trade, I'll just say 4 minute in. So all I have to do left, we're going to read Proverbs and Psalms, and go review that trade again and see if it'll show me what actually happened. Yep, I had it right back down. Oh, let's see if we bump off of this. This probably will. Oh, we put in our 35 right now. Oh, we put it in up there. So let's read. Okay, we run Psalm 55. at 10 minutes. All right. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide yourself from my plea for mercy. Attend to me and answer me. I am restless in my complaint, and I moan because of the noise of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked. For they drop trouble upon me, and in anger they bear a grudge against me. My heart is in anguish within me. The terrors of death have fallen upon me. Fear and trembling come upon me, and horror overwhelms me. And I say, oh, that I had wings like a dove. I would fly away and be at rest. Yes, I would wander far away. I would lodge in the wilderness, Selah. I would hurry to find a shelter from the raging wind and tempest. Destroy, O Lord, divide their tongues, for I see violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go around it on its walls, and iniquity and trouble are within it. Ruin is in its midst. Oppression and fraud do not depart from its marketplace. For it is not an enemy who taunts me, then I could bear it. It is not an adversary who deals insolently with me, then I could hide from him. But it is you, a man, my equal, my companion, my familiar friend. We used to take sweet counsel together. Within God's house, we walked in the throne. Let death steal over them. Let them go down to Sheol alive. For evil is in their dwelling place and in their heart. But I call to God, and the Lord will save me. Evening and the morning and the noon, I utter my complaint and moan, and he hears my voice. He redeems my soul in safety from the battle that I wage, for many are arrayed against me. God will give ear and humble them. He who is enthroned from of old, Selah, because they do not change and do not fear God. My companion stretched out his hand against his friends. He violated his covenant. His speech was smooth as butter, yet war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be moved. But you, O God, will cast them down into the pit of destruction. Men of blood and treachery shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in you. Yeah, we bounced. We're going to head it back up to here, most likely, to see if we want to head back up or chill. Or we could just bounce in here for a little while. But we're doing it again. So we have a 23 here, I believe. No, that's a 29. Where was our 23? We didn't have a 23. We had a 23 up here or something. We have a 29. So let me just read the next proverb real quick, and then we can do that. We are on Proverb 11. So here we go. Proverb 11. 14-minute mark. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but at just weight is his delight. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with the humble is wisdom. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them. Riches do not profit in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. The righteousness of the blameless keeps his way straight, but the wicked falls by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright deliver them, but the treacherous are taken captive by their lust. When the wicked dies, his hope will perish, and the expectation of wealth perishes too. The righteous is delivered from trouble, and the wicked walks into it instead. With his mouth, the godless man would destroy his neighbor, but by knowledge the righteous are delivered. When it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices, and when the wicked perish, there are shouts of gladness. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but the mouth of the wicked is overthrown. Whoever belittles his neighbor lacks sense, but a man of understanding remains silent. Whoever goes about slandering reveals secrets, but he who is trustworthy in spirit keeps a thing covered. Where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in an abundance of counselors there is safety. Whoever puts up security for a stranger will surely suffer harm, but he who hates striking hands in pledge is secure. A gracious woman gets honor, and violent men get riches. A man who is kind benefits himself, but a cruel man hurts himself. The wicked earns deceptive wages, but one who sows righteousness gets a sure reward. Whoever is steadfast in righteousness will live, but he who pursues evil will die. Those of crooked heart are an abomination to the Lord, but those of blameless ways are his delight. Be assured, an evil person will not go unpunished, but the offspring of the righteous will be delivered. Like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman without discretion. The desire of the righteous ends only in God. The expectation of the wicked is in wrath. One gives freely, yet grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give and only suffers want. Whoever brings blessings will be enriched, and one who waters himself will be watered. The people curse him who holds back grain, but a blessing in the hand of him who sells it. Whoever diligently seeks good seeks favor, but evil comes to him who searches for it. Whoever trusts in his riches will fall, but the righteous will flourish like a green leaf. Whoever troubles his own household will inherit the wind, and the fool will be a servant to the wise of heart. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and whoever captures souls is wise. If the righteous is repaid on earth, how much more the wicked and the sinner? All right, there we have it. And like I said, we're back right around here. Let's see what happens. What happened to my what does this say? Runtime error. We could be headed back up. Well, yeah, we could. Well, we'll see what happens around here. We're putting in what? Putting in the 4123 here. So we'll see if this 35 holds here, or that 23 comes and takes it out and we head lower. So, all right, let's go. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it now, but we'll do this first. Okay. So yeah, I think I was down. No, that 30. It took $30 in 2 seconds. So that first, I did take 9 off. So yeah, that should have been. Yeah, I think I was down 550, and it took another 30 or something like that when I went in again with 4. How did I go in with 4? 5. I went in with 5. Yeah. Yep. I went in with 5. One of them gave me $50, and then the other one took. So whatever. So that trade was 5 seconds. So I think we're in good standing with that. That's crazy. 2 seconds. Yeah. So we got in at 9:30 at 3:05.75 and exited at 3:30.75. We got 575 and 3:30.75. Oops, what time is it? 19. Review. 3:05.75. Got in here with 100 tick stop and exited 3:30.75. Right here. It's pretty much right here. It's just straight 1-to-1. Yep, right there. That's it. 400 in 5 seconds. Can't complain about that. So what did I see? We'll go back over it. Let's replay. All right, here we go. So this is kind of the setup we were looking at. So I've been looking in the 35 order blocks, GB time order blocks that run from looking for something either between 17 puts in or 23 puts in, sometimes at the low. And then you get a 35 and then you look for it to set up within a 47 to 56 time area. This held barely 17, but this is a 23 down here at the low, 35. Well, let me make sure. Yeah, 20, almost 23-ish. There's a 20, yeah. So we put in a high here. Then we come to 47 low, come to the middle of this zone and put in our 56. And then I was just looking at how many times we were rejecting here. And I was looking also, if we came under it, then I'd probably be looking for a sell or be more cautious. So we hit it how many times? 1, 2 and out, 3 and out, 4 and out. Five times, 6 times, 7 times. We held the CE right there, which this whole thing is a CE. So we held that CE, which made me think, look at it, put in our 29, rejected again, and then that's when I got in around here. Head up. And I'm looking to only get, well, I normally trade 5 micros, but I've traded a full, traded 10. So I normally look for $200 a day on these accounts, but I doubled up today and did 400 because of other trading that I did before. So that was it. And then this was another area that I was looking at. And once I seen it keep bouncing off of this, I knew it was going to head up. That was a trade. Nothing spectacular. Quickly in, quickly out. That's what I'm about. Where I start, well, I do have another account where I kind of trade bigger area and different times, but this is starting to prove to be my open setup. Looking for a nice AOI. If it went down here, we'd have just waited for it to go down here. 35 down here would have been, it probably would have gave us a SMT. I'm looking for SMT 29 or 35. Usually I wait for the 35 GB time to be put in. My area of interest was right here, and this whole area. It's usually the last candle of the previous macro will be an AOI area of interest as well. So, but this was telling me it didn't want to go below here, especially once I saw it. The 29 hit it twice. I was like, yeah, it's time to go up. So we had our micro, we had our AOI check, we had our SMT check, macro SMT, and we had a CSD as well here. Rejection again, up, get in, 5 seconds and I'm out. And $400. So there we have it, plain and simple. Also, we're under our true market session and our true day open as well. So everything was working and running how it should have for the Codex to work. So that's the trade I took. God bless. Let's pray us out. Well, Lord, thank you for letting me have eyes to see and see these rejections that were happening at one of my points of interest. I thank you for giving me the conviction and the bravery, the discipline to follow the Codex and to prevail in the market. I ask that you continue to just let me see the market, continue to improve as a trader, and continue to just be happy with these base hits that you're giving me, Lord. In Jesus' name, thank you. So with that, I will see you guys most likely tomorrow. I do have an appointment. So if it doesn't give anything, probably by 10:30 or something, I'm going to have to get off. But we've been getting some pretty good trades. Why did I write 19 there? Oh, let's review. 19, pray, 25. So, all right. With that being said, God bless. See you tomorrow, Lord willing.